Voters overwhelmingly supported changes to the constitution that would allow President Paul Kagame to extend his term in office. 98% of those casting ballots Friday voted yes to change the constitution to allow Mr. Kagame to seek another term and potentially rule until 2034. Kagame's current term expires in 2017. Kagame, 58, has been president since 2000, but effectively in control since his rebel force marched into Kigali in 1994 to end a genocide. The U.S. and European Union said the amendments to the constitution undermines democracy in the Central African country. Well, for more insight, I'm joined on the phone by Major Robert Higiro, the coordinator for Belgium Democracy in Rwanda Now. Higiro is also a former Rwandan army major. Major Higiro, welcome to Africa 54.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Mr. Kagame actually thanked the people of Rwanda, and some would say, well, the people of Rwanda have spoken. You have a problem with that? 98% yes.
Thank you for that question. Well, I think it has been, about 4 to 5 years we have been trying to, inform the donors, especially of what is the situation is in the country. Mr. Kagame has managed to, lead Rwandans with the barracks, and people are terrified and they live in total fear. And if you could see on the lines the day of, voting for the amendment, nobody was talking to each other, under the faces, under the body language would tell you that something is seriously wrong.
Now, yes.
So there's nothing like 98% saying yes, and the whole process from when they started amending the constitution and when he announced that they would actually, when they set the date for deciding dates, the people were only given 4 to 5 days for explaining what is actually what has been amended.
But still, I mean, 98%. Would you say people have such fear that they would actually go and vote, or some people would be suspicious whether those numbers are real?
The numbers are not real, and I mean they announced the results after maybe 1 or 2 hours of the voting. How could a human being manage to count so fast that they knew the results right away? It tells you that the numbers have been proposed and they have been agreed on, and they know the outcome. They decide which districts to come first.
Yes.
They decide which districts to, have a few no's. And it's not about what the citizens voted for. It has nothing to do with what they voted for.
But Major Higiro, you see, this is a done deal, right? This is a constitutional change. So Mr. Kagame will legitimately be able to run, right? Is there anything that can be done?
This is Mr. Kagame has sent a clear message to Rwandans and his international friends, especially the donors, that there's no way he's going to leave power, and we know why, peacefully, and hand over power like all democracies do, because of, the crimes that he has committed. We have the UN mapping report, we have assassinations going on overseas, we have people being killed in the country, we have the massacres of Hutus in Chiweho, in DRC, all that makes him, it puts him in a difficult position to leave power, and his only option is to hang on to power.
Major Higiro, thank you very much. We'll continue this conversation another time. Major Robert Higiro, he's coordinator for Belgium Democracy in Rwanda Now.